Hey, so today I thought I would talk a little bit about habits and behaviours and how these habits and the things that you're doing can totally add up throughout the week and make your calories go sky high without even noticing. So I wanted to see if I could come up with a way to kind of help you find out what these habits are and hopefully change them. So you've probably got some just now, like if you're nervous or stressed, you'll bite your nails and you'll have no nails left. Or maybe you pull at your hair, your eyebrows, or pick at your skin, things like that when you're nervous, anxious and stressed. And it's the same with food. So sometimes when we're tired, we're sad, we're bored, we've not had enough, I think we say tired, stressed, things like that, emotional, we turn to food, and that's just some of it. So this might help you counteract these kind of emotional eating behaviours. So I've got a lovely board here. So what I'm going to show you is just some things that we do, like our cues. So this is like our things that we do and then the habit that follows it, the action. So we've got some here, like what have I written? I go to the cinema. So going to the cinema is a cue, it's something you do. And what do you do when you go to the cinema? Well, I've been with some people before and they've bought ice cream. Someone even bought cream cheese and crackers. Someone bought a Pepsi Max, Maltesers, big bag of Maltesers, big bag of crisps, pick and mix and ice cream. You're only in the cinema for 2 hours. Do you really need that much food while you're in there? Especially if you've got a goal, then maybe taking out some of those foods might be a good idea. So it's just like things like that. So going to the cinema, you'd maybe buy everything you see in sight. It's Friday night, so you're going to have a Domino's. Had a really stressful day at work, so you might be more likely to open a bottle of wine. Didn't sleep well at all last night, so you might be like, what I did in the past is you keep eating for fuel and you're just constantly hungry throughout the day, putting your calories up even more. And maybe you just feel really sad. So you've all seen Bridget Jones, she's had a breakup or she's just really sad, sitting eating ice cream, chocolate, everything she can to kind of cheer herself up, and it doesn't really work that way. But I know many of us do that when we feel sad, is we turn to food to kind of give us a bit of happiness, a moment of happiness. So these are some of the cues I kind of see that happen and the action and the behaviour that comes with it. So our goal is to recognise the cues, recognise the things that you're doing, and in return, change the action. And you don't want everyone in the world to know that you're on maybe a diet and you're trying to be a little bit more strict with yourself. So there is easier ways to do it without other people noticing. So what you could do if you're going to the cinema is maybe just plan ahead, have your dinner before you go or your lunch before you go, so you're less likely to go to Asda absolutely starving and just picking up loads of crap that you don't need. Or what you could do is, what do you want most out of all the things you're going to buy? You could go to Asda, Sainsbury's, whatever, pick up one bag of crisps, maybe a small bar of chocolate and a Diet Cola. Instead of going to full works and getting the multi-pack bag of Maltesers, big massive packet of crisps and popcorn, go for the smaller size, which means that you still feel like you've got lots of snacks, but they're a lot less calories than what would be if you were buying supersize everything that you really don't need, and you'll take half of it home, it will sit in the cupboard, and then you'll pick at it another night as well. So sometimes less is more, but I know that's really hard because my eyes are bigger than our belly. I think all us girls have that problem, is we're all really small, but we think we can eat a lot. So you might be likely to go, oh no, like I don't want to buy just a wee bar, like I'll go and get, it's £1 to buy a whole multi-packet of minstrels, I'll go for the £1 bag. It's just making that decision of, do you know what, I don't need that much, I really don't, I'll have a small bag. That's plenty to be eaten in an hour and a half film or 2 hour film. So that's something you could change there. It's Friday night, so you could have a Domino's. Domino's, we all know it is crazy calories in a Domino's. I don't know how they do it. It tastes amazing, but it's so calorific that it is rocking our calories sky high. And even if you do try to fit it in your calories and your macros, you probably won't be able to eat for the rest of the day. So what I kind of suggest is here, what you could do instead of Domino's is either make your own pizzas. I've popped some on this page before, you could make them and they're highly recommended. Everyone says how awesome they are. Or what you could do is go to Pizza Express. I find Pizza Express a lot more calorie friendly. I don't feel like I need to starve myself all day to go there because it's like the whole pizza is maybe 1,000 odd calories, whereas in Domino's 2 slices would probably equal that. So you could go somewhere a little bit more sensible. Or what you could do is, if your friends and stuff are there, then what you could do is maybe order something different. So you could go for maybe a burger and fries instead of pizza on the menu. If you've got a burger and fries, then your burger's got this protein in it, and you're still getting a wee bit of a meal that you feel is still a bit naughty, but it's not, because you've got your protein, you've got your carbs, you've got your fats there. So it's a nice good meal, a burger, and I don't know why it gets such a bad rep eating a burger. It's quite good compared to a pizza, which has really low protein. It is predominantly carbs, and you're going to feel crazy bloated and full after it. So you could just make that little change in your action to make a better decision. And I know it can be hard. Sometimes when you get asked if you want salad or fries, again, eyes bigger in the belly, I want fries. Sometimes you could just get the salad, and the burger, you know it yourself, a burger fills you up with a bun. You don't even really need the fries. So that's just something that you could do over time, is just start off maybe ordering a burger and fries, and then slowly starting to go, right, okay, I could probably have a burger and salad and feel fine with that. And then maybe you could even have a steak and chips, steak and potatoes, which is all a better decision than maybe a big dirty Domino's pizza. Alright, what have we got here? I had a stressful day, so I opened a bottle of wine. So that's us turning to alcohol, which again is really full of calories, and it's going to sit there open in the fridge, which means you might be more likely to drink it the rest of the week when you get home from work. So what I'd suggest is maybe not turn to anything food or drink related, and do something that makes you feel a little bit less stressed, like going for a bath, lighting some candles, having a really nice meal, go out for a walk, go to the gym and smash out loads of energy and take all the stress out on the gym kit, rather than taking it out on yourself and having wine, because the calories in the wine will add up, and it's these little things that we don't notice throughout the week that could be holding us back. So that could be more of a kind of different emotional response, so something that makes you feel more relaxed, happy, put a comedy on, something just to help you switch off from work and feel a lot less stress, rather than turning to food and alcohol. So what else have we got? Didn't sleep well last night, so you have been eating food all day and nothing seems to be keeping you awake. Loads of energy drinks, coffees, milky coffees, everything you can to make yourself feel more awake. So with that one, get to bed earlier. Alright, make a new habit. Set an alarm for you to go to your bed at a certain time. I've got the bedtime app on my phone, which I love. It gives me a little message 20 minutes before bedtime, just saying, right, get yourself ready for bed. That's it there. It's a great app, and it's just on your normal alarm setting, and then also you can see how many hours of sleep that you're going to get if you set that up. Alright, so that's what I use. Also what you could do is just set yourself a little bedtime routine. We put a post up about this the other week, and it's just like getting yourself a little chamomile honey tea, something that just relaxes you. Switch off your phone, get rid of the bright lights, and set yourself up to go to bed a little bit earlier, and you are going to feel a lot more satisfied and happy the next day, and less likely to overeat because you're tired. You'll feel a lot more satisfied. Okay, last one, which gets us all, is feeling really sad. So have Ben and Jerry's, chocolate, crisps, everything that you can to make yourself a little bit happier. And the action there could be different. You could phone a friend, have a rant, speak to them, do something that makes you happy. Again, like watching a comedy, your favourite film, wrapping yourself up in some jammies and PJs, and just look after yourself in a different way, rather than turning to food to kind of fill that void. So it's changing those actions into different habits that you would do in those occasions. So other ones are like when you're bored and stuff like that. Is when you're bored, you're not doing anything, you're sitting about the house, so you're more likely to go into the cupboards and pick up more food. So why not just go out for a walk, plan something adventurous with your friends, get yourself outdoors, rather than just sitting about if you're bored and you know that you're going to eat a lot more rubbish. So I hope that's helped. Other ones that I notice, like I've got some examples from clients and stuff. So I've had some clients that have told me that they've not ate all day. They've been really busy at work, so not ate all day. Then they go in to go eat, so they go and buy some lunch in the shop, and they pick up so much rubbish because they're so hungry. They've got no willpower. Their blood glucose is so low that their body just wants to eat anything in sight, and then after it they go, oh wow, I've just had a big binge because I was so hungry. So what you can do there is eat more more throughout the day. If you're eating more throughout the day, your blood glucose is going to be a lot more stable and you're going to be a lot more satisfied throughout the day and less likely to lose control when you're provided with more food, like bad food, or walking into the supermarket and you see the squares and the Maltesers and all the stuff beside the checkout bit when you're just about to pay and you automatically pick something up just because it's there in front of you. So if you've had more food throughout the day, you're less likely to look at that and go, oh, I really want that, because you know you're satisfied, you know you're full, and you'll have more willpower to say no. But yeah, anyway, I hope that's helped. Be aware of your habits and your behaviours. They can help you progress more just by making a little better decision to change your ways. So if this has helped, let me know. Pop a little comment below of anything you've noticed that you've maybe done that might help other people, or if you've got any questions about anything at all, you can private mail me and I'll be happy to help you out. Alright, phone's going, speak to you soon.